Nope. Hi there. Oh god! Loses all MP. Fuck you too. Well, that kinda sucks. Alright, well, I've got a good 100, which is fine. Hey, this treasure appeared. It was money. That sucks. Treasures are really rare in this place, and that could have been a power vest, which I guess is okay. I don't really need a power vest. Doesn't seem like any other treasures in this place are actually like really good, except for like the spells you find here. Those are obviously good because they're spells, and they're actually all really good spells that I've needed for a while. I mean, needed, quote unquote. Needed in order to become good. What? He steals my loot? Steal his life? How dare you steal my loot? How dare you, sir? No Trezor. Yep, no Trezor at all. Trezor over here? Hello, Trezor! So for anybody who's deciding to watch this, who's just overflowing with curiosity about what's going on, I am in the necro of Nabadis at this point now. We have all of the medallions that we need in order to actually do this place, and now we're just here and getting ready to actually do this place. Oh, this treasure appeared. It's a jade collar. I think that treasure is the first treasure that's guaranteed. Yes, it is. No one cares about a jade collar, though. We will pretend we do. But we don't. I have the treasure chart opened, but I don't know the layout of the map. I just know that there's treasure, and I can look at what it could have been. Although it doesn't really matter in this game if you the layout of the dungeon or not, because if you're planning on kind of just exploring everywhere anyways, it doesn't really make a difference if you know it. So all you have to do is press the pad and then bam, you're looking at the whole map. No treasure. No treasure in sight. Well, Theory, you should heal us. Flash me. Great. No silencing. Thank you. Paul Theory, did you just like miss Fran with that cure? I think you just like flat missed Fran with that cure. No monsters. No monsters? Weird. Why are there no monsters? There's monsters. I'm gonna go back to Berserk Ash. I was thinking about just equipping the Berserk item on her so that she's just berserked all the time, but I decided against it for some reason. I think it's because I like her being hasted all the time more than I like her being berserked all the time. For a little while there, I had her having the physical damage up while max HP is full item equipped. I am yawning a lot for some reason today. It's one of the reasons why I haven't actually been doing my doing this as a oh my god. Ugh. One of the reasons I haven't been doing this as a video and streaming it is because I'm really just like really tired. That's okay. There's not anybody watching. There probably won't be for a little while, so I don't really have to talk too much, so I'm not going to. I say that right as someone appears. Hellos. Hellos. That was a knot of rust. That was useless. Very useless item. I don't know if I can just go in there or not. I think I can. I don't know what that treasure could have been. I'd kind of like to know, but... Wow! It's a feature of the game that I forgot about, is that you can actually, like, watch you can target an enemy and, like, watch their HP. So, like, beyond just, like, pressing L2 to just know where your target is, beyond that, you can actually, like, press left or right to actually target them, and you can see exactly how much HP they have left and everything if you have Libra Guide. You can see their health bar and all that stuff. It's kind of neat. I wouldn't exactly say that it's like overwhelmingly helpful, because it's really kind of not. Same in the Depression. Medallion would fit neatly in the Depression. Use the Medallion of Love. So what could that treasure have been? Treasure 9 is which one that one was. It was another rust. That could have been an Aura Halcom Dirk. I think I already even have one of those. No? It's Fury! Okay. Fury's a badass. He's using Hero's March. I don't like that idea. Oh. You want to once again try to make sure that it doesn't have that? That'd be great. He didn't like how much damage I did when I was at full HP. He was like, no, how about you don't do that ever again? Oh, he's hurting a lot. found that I can, if I'm being attacked, using Drain is like a great idea. Because like, I'm taking damage, but I'm also still just dealing damage right back. So it's pretty effective overall. And then my fighter can just focus on, my two other party members can just focus on dealing damage over and over again while I drain and drain and drain and drain. I believe there's a treasure over here. Oh, he's actually not fighting me. That's handy. Golden axe. Oh, that is a berserk bunny. Oh, he has 75 hit points left. Aww. It was so sad. It was so sad. Why was it trying to kill me? Stop it. We won. Oh crap. Talk about critical HP. Alright, and then I got the golden axe, which is probably, yeah, very powerful. Very, very powerful hand axe. I'm gonna give it to him for now. Put him back on the demon shield. It's actually relatively likely that I'm going to start using some gambits pretty soon with this team. Mostly because I don't really want to be giving the commands to continuously buff people. And there's the first one. So the first one that I'm going to do is that ally Fran Faith. It's white magic. There it is. Faith. this I'll just turn off for now. Well, no, I won't, because it's gonna turn into the ash one, so I guess I'll just have him making ash bubbled for now. But that's not really necessary. It's gonna turn into the bravery one. But I want to constantly have these going. Just because they just make you more powerful than you already would have been. And so, yeah. 17 grand. Like, it's hard to deny how just incredibly good that is. And there goes all my MP. Great. I just got that. Just got faith, and you're already just like, no. You don't need that. You douche. Try to get another charge off here. Sweet. That's more than enough. I don't need any more, really. Damn, 18,000. And then, like, not that she doesn't have other abilities, so, like, Berserkiner is not really always the best option. But, I can have Bravery and Berserk going on Ash, and just turn Ash into basically an unstoppable killing machine. Because with Bravery and Berserk, and how much power she has, there's a relatively high chance that she's just gonna do, like, basically quad 9s on, like, every strike. I don't know if there's a physical damage cap. The walkthrough talks about your physical fighters only being able to deal, about your physical fighters dealing quad 9s, like, all the time, throughout the whole thing. They're like, oh yeah, if you set your people up like this, then they should be able to do quad 9s. You should be able to do combos and stuff like that. So there might actually be a quad 9 cap on physical damage. I don't know about it if there is one though. I also don't actually know for a fact that the ability off of the magic gauntlets and the ability just in your grid, in your license grid, doesn't do stack. I don't know if they stack or not for sure. I feel like the answer should be yes, but I haven't actually been able to, like, prove it. I know I've been doing like 18,000 points of damage, so I'll get to full HP, and we'll just see if we can't do a little bit of... Because I don't have it equipped right now, so I've been doing like 17,000 or 18,000 damage. So now if I equip the magic gloves, and make sure I'm at full health, not almost full health, but actual full health. My cure does 1286 with faith. Does 1742 without it. So 1742 with the magic gloves. And then if I unequip the magic gloves, my cure does 1883. See, that's why I think it doesn't actually stack. Because I just did 1883 without the magic gloves. 1763. So I'm doing like 1800s or so. Then if you equip them, and you go back to using cure, once I'm at full health, because they give me a little bit more health, so I have to get back up to full. It's still 1800s. And I've been noticing that like, taking off the magic gloves seems to not matter. So, like, this whole time that I've thought that was a really good idea, I think it actually has been, like, a really bad idea. And that, like, the opal ring would have been a much better thing, because it gives you 5 magic power. And, like, if you want to look at the difference on that, 5 magic power. Remember, this is just cure. Things get exponential. It's 300 more. 2 200 to 300 more for that much magic power. So, and there's nothing else that gives you as much. It's like legitimately the highest magic power booster in like the game. And it's a really good ability too. You can ignore reflect, which is just fucking magical. There's some battles later in the game that they like try to talk to you. There's like the guide trying to tell you like you should do this, you should do that, and like you have to watch out for like reflect and make sure that you're not scathing while it has reflect up and like blah 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 blah. Just have the freaking opal ring equipped. Like I feel like half of its strategies don't take into account like what you can do with your equipment, which is really weird. This guide is like really bad for that. I read like through its whole Zodiac guide on like how to fight Zodiac, and it doesn't make any sense what it suggests because like none of it takes into account the equipment you could have. Like first off, it has you go into the fight with a single person instead of your whole team, which sort of makes sense, but the reason it does that is because the first thing the boss will always do is use Darkja, which is a really powerful dark damage attack. And it's like his big primary attack. But it does dark damage, like legitimately. And the guidebook says that there's absolutely no way by it. And so either this dark damage attack that he's going to do is going to bypass all of your equipment defenses and deal damage regardless, almost like it was almighty, or dark damage equipment that absorbs dark damage or just nullifies it is going to get you by it. And I don't know why the game seems to think it won't. But it definitely points it out as if like it is the know-all be-all, and if you don't have that, you won't be able to do anything to stop this boss. And like, if you like have to take it, there's no way around it, you have to take the damage, And I just don't understand. It doesn't make any sense to me. That was treasure 16. That could have been a Kaiser shield, which was a very good shield. And use restroom, so I'll be right back. Just jumping up on the couch while I go and take a potty, huh? Taking my spot on the couch, are ya? Yeah. Alright. That's fine. You can have that spot. I remember how like afraid of this place I was when I first like saw it and first started to go into it. I was like, oh my god, this place is ridiculous. Now it's just kind of like dead. Just two shot. Don't mind me. One shot every enemy here with my crazy magic of just crazy. Yeah, I've been thinking about starting to get some basic, some basic gambits going for this team. Mostly just like some of the maintenance stuff, so that like in combat I'm still giving all my different commands that I want to do for combat, but like maintenance is kind of handled for me, if that makes sense. Things like faith and different status ailments and stuff like that that I want to, or not status ailments, but status effects that I want to keep going. Like, I kind of want to have, like, Balthier. I was thinking about giving Balthier, like, a if Fran's not at max HP healer kind of setup, because of the way I've been fighting thus far. Don't know if I'm going to get this off or not, but I'm going to try. Oh, it's on Balthier. That's probably not good. Cool, that ought to do. Because I could set up some healing stuff for Balthier, such that he would be decent for a decent healer that I don't have to really control too much, and then I could like try to give him direct commands if it becomes necessary, kind of deal, and start playing this game kind of like they probably more intend you to. I beat the primary game doing it my way, where I basically just always controlled my entire team. And never really didn't. I'm getting to the point now where I'm thinking it sounds like more fun at this point to go through the rest of the game the way they kind of intended it, and use the gambits. I mean, I guess not more fun. Just I've been playing this game for like 60 hours, and the system is set up there to make it so that this game is a little less tedious, I guess. Because like with the combat the way it is now, where like her berserk literally she just one-shots these things. Like these enemies aren't really a threat, you know? And so dealing with them like they are and having like full control on the team like they are some kind of threat feels a little silly. Weak to dark, huh? Whoa, what is that thing? It has 99,999 HP. What the fuck is that thing? I'm just gonna keep striking it with Thundaga since I can't do Holy on it. And I am doing pretty good damage striking it with Thundaga, so I'm just gonna keep that up. Ash needs healed. She's in there just being weird. That's Death Scythe. That is Death Scythe. There are a lot of really tough enemies right here, just right now. I don't know why, but there are. Go kill the rest of that battle thing, and you keep healing us. And here I was just talking about how this is all freaking easy right now. And now, it's really not, because freaking Death Scythe is here. just the worst. Was not ready for Death Scythe all of a sudden. Sudden Death Scythe. Alright, he needs MP, like, really bad. Unfortunately, he doesn't have Ether lore, but that's okay. Okay, Fran has killed it. Help me kill this Helvetic thing. Whatever the heck it is. I think it's a rare spawn that happened to spawn right next to where this freaking Death Scythe boss has spawned. Which is one of the hunts I have right now, I believe. Which I forgot was even here. Which makes sense, because it's been a while since I played this, and I completely forgot where, like, all of the hunts that I actually had activated were. I was just kind of going along this quest, because it was the quest for me to do. Kill Death Scythe. I'm sure it's weak to freaking Holy, but... There's a lot of lightning going on right now. Not good for anybody's face, like at all. Maybe you could not attack me. How about that? How about you don't do that? Holy crap. Nope, just me. Alright, let's see what I can do to stop this. I'm gonna try vanishing. He's still on me. He is still on me. He is still on me. Okay, there. Now he's not on me, so I might be able to get Fran back to full HP. And get him attacking her and not moving around at all. She's just instantly stopped. Just bap, stop. That's so much bull. Just instantly stopped. Oh no, not gambits. Attack. Attack. I don't think I'm ever gonna get it off of me, so I'm just gonna fight it with it on me and just use shock. Because it'll do 5,000-ish, even without. Oh, and now he's immune to physical damage, which is just freaking fantastic. I don't think shock does physical damage, does it? It says deal heavy damage on fire. Good. Oh, right, he's immune to that right now. That's okay. You can cast Holy, not Faith, Holy. And you can be our healer who does Cure Raja on Fran. Who will then cast Shock. And you have no MP. Whap! 12,000. Ugh, so many items. Such a big item list. Keep attacking him in case that ever goes away. Why did my cure just do 4,000? That's weird. Oh, because I was a critical HP. Oh, okay. I guess he got tired of me casting death or casting stuff on him. Okay. You know, hey, no, that's fine. Why would that be a thing? Why would that not be a thing? Okay, he's dead. Whew. Arise. Yeah, her Kira is doing 4,000 right now. Is that because of faith? Or is that because of the white robes? I wonder if it's because of the white robes. Because I don't think he has that. No, he has just the black mask, which absorbs dark. I'm gonna look up some of the equipment here and see if that's the bestiary. That is not the equipment. Let's see if it says anything about the white robe. Making white magic better. Nope, doesn't say anything about it. Huh. So yeah, I have no idea why it was so incredibly effective. Why her curing is just really powerful all of a sudden. No clue. I know that our MP is really low because of that whole debacle there. Oh. There's some black robes there. There are some black robes right there. I was about to say, this room is really useless. But it wasn't. It wasn't a useless room. Bam. You're dead. No. Why would you do that? Wow. That's actually not a bad idea. I should siphon from these guys. Wow. Oh wow, I already have like full MP. When did that happen and how did it happen? Apparently his siphon did nothing? Did it miss? It's missing. Oh, I think I know why I have full MP. Because I get MP back when I hit enemies. And I'm probably getting back more MP than I'm using. So like, if I had him run up and use Holy, he probably will have more than the 225 that he had. He'll probably get a lot back. A lot more than 20 that it used. No? She does. Maybe it's because of on kill. I mean, I guess this does take 33 MP to cast. He didn't get the kill. $181. Yeah. The kill actually caused him to go up in MP instead of down. Alright, I'm officially confused. Unless I'm not where I think I am. I'm definitely where I think I am. There should be a treasure around here. It's supposedly a guaranteed treasure. Oh! It's a guaranteed treasure with a 3% drop. Fuck you, game. Okay, well, this sucks. I didn't know this is what it is. I think this is the only way to get this, too. Alright, if I go over here, not right in there, but over here, yeah, there's a direction that leaves right here. Okay, this kind of sucks. I didn't know this is what this is. That was a lot of spell drops. You changed to Maximilian. Okay, part of the problem is that I actually don't know exactly where it can spawn, but I'm assuming that I would have seen it. It's the Ensanguine Shield. There might be a better way to get it. I don't know. But this is the only way I know of. So, yeah. I'm gonna be trying to do this here. Is there anything else along the way that I should try to make sure I get? Not really. The only other thing that's even near it is the haste gun moat, which is right here. This could be a haste gun moat, or it's just money. Or it's a knot of rust, one of the two. What I'm going to do, though, is that because of how stupid this is, I'm going to set up the Wind Week with Aeroga on her. Turn these off and just put that at the top and turn that on. And now she will just auto Aeroga at things, and the only things that'll survive it are the Warlocks. Everything else is gonna die between here and that treasure chest, and that's great. And if I'm gonna do it that way, I might as well also set up one so that Balthier is keeping her at tip-top condition, probably. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Balthier, I need you to be keeping Fran at tip-top shape. Fran Kiraga. It's really that simple. Now he'll just cast that on Fran if she at all needs it, no matter what. That's just an item drop. That's not actually it. Right, I'm assuming it's just in the center of the room, but I don't actually know, so. Yeah, because if I kill everything between here and there every time, it'll just do me a really... For one, it'll grind me some levels. And for two, it'll make going back and forth a lot easier. I kind of feel like I should switch this over to, 4 times, though. This is stupid. I mean, I like this game and all, but this is the kind of thing that makes people hate this game. At least it's not 3 screens away for a 3% chance anymore. That's what it used to be, and that was awful. Yep, it's not here. Actually, even more than that, I want that to be... So she'll deal with the undead. That way she won't attack those things as I go by. The only person who will actually attack anything else is Fran. Fran will just arrow everything in this area. We'll die. We'll hit that pulsate trap, but it's fine. Like I said, I don't know where it's actually supposed to be, but I don't see it, so. Now I'm just grinding for a 3%. And thank God for 4 times speed. It may never show up. I may be doing this for just a few hours, but the thing is that you can only get it to show up 1 time too, so it's a 3% chance once. Like, Once you've picked up the treasure chest, you can never pick it up. You can never get it to appear again. Oh good, there's a wizard being trapped this time. Money! Nothing. Still a whole lot of nothing. It's alright, we'll get our MP back, because it comes back relatively easily. Just because it sounded like something to do that didn't involve going back and forth for these chests. Oh my god. I know 3% is small. I know this. But this is exactly why I almost didn't stream this game at all, because I was thinking that I would have Star Trek going while I played this game, so that if anything stupid like this occurred, I wouldn't just be sitting here doing it. Oh my god, let me out of the room. Like I said, there might be another way to get this. This might not be a necessary step. And then in the long run, I might not even use it, but it is the Ensanguine Shield. I don't know how good it is. I don't know. I didn't look up how good it is. It's 3% though, in this treasure chest. Treasure chest that just will not freaking appear. That one's not appearing anymore either, though. At least I've got the 4 times speed. I'm kind of surprised the enemies haven't reappeared yet. Just looking around to see if if it had maybe appeared somewhere that isn't in that room, and I'm wrong about it appearing in that room. I don't think I am. I think it appears in that room, but what can I say? I want to be wrong. Would have gotten a little blink if it was there. Just like if that one was there, I would have gotten a blink by going that far. But I didn't get no blinks. There's enemies in here. Oh. Wait. I will arise from, who will then kill them all. Bravery? That's bravery. Alright, cool. Now I've got the other ability that I want to have set up at a gambit. I want to have him bravering Ash. Really? It hardly hurt anybody else. What sucks is that I might be completely wasting my time, because it might actually not be there. I don't have any proof, other than that this guidebook says that in that general spot there is a treasure chest that contains an Insanguine shield at 3% spawn rate. I don't actually know how true it is. Or isn't. Good job. He's both here. Faith. You gotta have faith of the heart. You're going where your heart will take you. 7,000 damage in your face. She can do anything. Oh boy. I mean, that room has to have a purpose, right? I mean, they wouldn't just make that there and then there'd be no treasure in it ever. That'd be kind of dumb. So, I kind of do believe that there's something in that room, and I don't know. Oh my god, that trap. I hate that trap. That trap makes me so mad. I should add float to her freaking gambits so that we're just always floated. Great. Besides, float makes this much quieter. Your footsteps are completely gone when you're floating. There's no sound at all, actually. It's weird. There was a sound effect. Yeah. I hope you like the Necro and Abatus theme. Oh. Oh my gosh. It's still not in here. Why? I mean, I guess I probably haven't run in there enough that it would actually be like a it has to be there by now kind of dealio. I just like to believe that my luck isn't this bad. Let me just come over here, try to confirm. Yeah, treasure 22. It's up in that room right down there, in the cloister of the Highborn, which is where I am. There is treasure 22, which is a 3% odds of appearing Insanguined shield. It's in that little room right there. The only thing I can think of is to look in the back of the book at the shields. What is this? What is that chart? I don't even know what that chart is. Alright, the Ensanguine Shield. This is the only place to get it. Yup. This is it. This is where it is. It's right there. That's it. According to the guidebook, this is where it is. It is in the neck rule of Nabotis. There is one of them. It is right there. If you want it, this is what you have to do. Oh my god. Really? A 3%? I mean, given. If you look at this shield's evasion stat, it's ridiculous how good this shield is. Like, it should not be allowed. But they could have had some kind of better way to go about getting you to earn this shield than this. This is not a good way to go about getting your user to earn their item. It almost feels like I'm like trying to pull off a glitch. You know? Like I'm trying to manage to get there like before it's gone or something. And it's like a glitch. I don't know. What was that? Just a knot of rust. Don't mind it. Doesn't matter. Guess in reality I might as well try to get all these other treasures while I'm running around doing this. All the other ones that aren't set in this area. Because that's not the only one there is on the way to it. On the way to it, there are... Actually, yeah, no, there's just those two. And treasure 25 there can be a bubble moat. So neither of the two treasures on the way to it are actually that good either. They're both pretty bad. The haste gum mote's like the only one that has any use to me anymore. And it's such a low chance of even getting it. It's right there. Yeah, it is hard to believe that this is the only way to do it. You would think there's got to be like some kind of way to get this to be like 100% drop rate. But I'm fairly certain there is not. I'm gonna make this automated. I kind of expected these enemies to start appearing again. But they're not. They're just gone.
What am I doing? There's nothing in there. I mean, theoretically, if it's 3 out of 100, I mean, if it was 2 out of 100, it'd be 1 out of 50, right? So it's a little bit better than that. So once I've gone there and back 50 times, I should have gotten one. I should have gotten it by then. As long as I'm running to the right spot. God, I sort of hope nobody's watching this. This is terrible. It's not there. Having the Ensanguined Shield would be really, really helpful. Be a bit on the overkill side, but it'd be really, really helpful. Yeah, it has a 90 evade. So if you equip that shield, you have a 90% chance to block or evade all incoming attacks, all incoming physical attacks. So it's almost a physical immunity shield. Like, almost. The ZODIAC Astucion is nowhere near as good, if you ask me. The Ensanguined is most definitely the best shield in the game. And I feel like I remember having gotten the Ensanguined Shield when I played this game the last time that I played it, back in PS2 days. But I don't remember it being this way. This is weird and crazy. Almost not, shall I dare say it, not fun. I almost feel like I should start like vacuuming while I do this. My phone went off. I apologize. My phone is right next to that camera. That was probably really loud. Ugh. I gotta reply to this. Alright, I'm getting really close to, like, I'm gonna Google it and make sure I'm not doing this wrong kind of points here. Because, I mean, at least other treasure chests are showing up to confirm to me that this place isn't special and that treasure chests do respawn within... I don't know. I know, 3% is small. You could easily do this 100 times and not actually get one. Because it's a 3% every time. Which technically means that if you did this 100 times, you've rolled the dice 100 times, and in theory, you will have rolled... I mean, in, like, probability theory, obviously not. But you should have rolled under 3 or under at least once in 100 attempts.
Like I said, probability theory obviously gets more complicated than that, and that's obviously not true. Because, like, you would not have made it. Because if, like, the fact that every single time you come back in, it re-rolls those dice. I mean, you could roll the same number like 30 or 40 times before you ever actually roll under 3. I don't know. I'm gonna go and make sure I'm not doing this wrong though while I'm doing this, so it's not gonna be like a I stop doing it and then to go find out if I'm doing it wrong and then find out that I am doing it right and just have to restart. Just during that straight section, I'm going to start Googling this. Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Age and Sanguine Shield. Is it worth it? This is a 28, here we go. 28-second video getting the Insanguine Shield. Alright, that guy's just showing where the drop actually is in the room. Ow, 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 stop. So it's actually right here. It's in this corner. Yeah. It's in this corner. So that's where it is. This one is somebody asking if it's worth it. I am reading people saying that no, it's not worth it.
for one, I think it has a bunch of auto bad status ailments. That's what I'm reading here. Is that basically no. Yeah. It's often a powerful shield, but generally comes with a downside. Yeah, it inflicts poison, sap, and slow on the wielder. It can be found in a treasure in. It can be found as a treasure in the hidden mines of Feywood or Balfine Port. That's not where it can be found. Requires 90 LP and the Ensanguine license, shield license to equip. In ZODIAC versions, it now requires the Ensanguine shield license for 100 LP. It can be found as a treasure in the Necro Nabotis, or from the Hunt Club side quest. It can be equipped by the Red Battle Mage, Knight, and Bowrigger. Okay, so this is where you can find one from a treasure chest, but apparently you can get it from the Hunt Club side quest. Which makes me wonder if I really should be doing this or not. Because I can apparently just get it from a side quest. I have no idea what this one's talking about. Figured it out. I unequipped my leader, leaving only armor, and left him or her alone in the party. Cured 3 times, then zoned back in. Got the shield in 2 tries. Leaving only armor? Okay. Leaving only him/her in the party. Cured 3 times, zoned back in.
Yeah, that didn't work. That may have blown my RNG. Yeah. Oh, there's a fucking dark element here now. Well, I tried that and it didn't seem to work. There's that freaking dark element there now, so I have to kind of take care of that. Alright, so let's do this again. All but my armor. The only person in the team. Cure. 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 I have faith, so that might actually ruin it. Might ruin what this guy was talking about. Ow. There's someone else who said it was chest number 6, so maybe you have to maybe if I cure 6 times. I know this seems really weird, but I'm just trying to do some kind of I know nothing about the RNG manipulation kind of manipulation to get this chest to appear. Still not there either. So people are doing it with Balthier, I noticed that. I'll try to do it with Balthier. I'm wondering if that YouTube video I looked at had like a no, he doesn't have anything about how to do it. No freaking clue. I need it for my completion, you know? The Rex cure values. I don't know how that works. $94, $97, $88. That was a 91. I'm waiting. What I'm going to try to do is get a cure that ends in 88, 94, or 97. $67. 89, that was like right next to it. 77, 42, 1004, 45, 92, that was close. 56, 1004, 30, 32, 4, 59, 57, 50, 70, 17, 15. Oh my god. 90, 50, 88. I just got a cure that landed on an 88. 88 as the last two digits. It's not here. Okay. So that's not what that means. I have no idea what Rex cure numbers are. I think I need to look this up if I want to actually do this way. Rex cure numbers. Okay. So alright. So we're gonna cast Cure. So I need to slow this down. Alright, this is weird. There's like a little app you can use for this. So I need my character's stats in order to understand how this is gonna work. It doesn't matter if I don't have my... there's no reason to not have my gear equipped. These aren't even the best ones, actually. The white robes are better, aren't they? No? Black robes are definitely better. Okay. Black robes it is. And we'll just equip the embroidered toupee again. And everything's fine. So, level 50. Magic of 77. Casting Cure Serenity. I don't know what Serenity is. I'm gonna say no. And now I just gotta see what my heal is. So if I cast Cure, 1253. So last healed for 1253. Begin search. Impossible heal value entered. Oh, Serenity must be the max, you're at max HP thing. 1271. Okay, so if percent column is the last two digits of the respective values, and these two digits, we should various purposes and percent chances, percent increment value, 1350. You cure, the healed amount is your current position and thus your current value. Use your value exactly one place to the next. So if I heal for 1297, then my position is 7, and my percent is... So that's 1255. Continue. 1254, 1233, I'm trying to do some RNG manipulation stuff, and it's not working out, and it's really hard, so you have to kind of bear with me here on this. This is a little ridiculous. $1,341. So I should get 1,310. Now I got 1,324. Oh, because I had it on. Dang it. Okay. Hold on. I had it on PS2, not PS4. 1332. 1332. Begin search. According to this, I should get 1297. I didn't. I got 1245. $12.94. I don't know how this works. I don't get it. Okay, apparently an unarmed melee moves you 10 positions down. It's apparently number 6, so that I understand what that means now. Okay, so apparently you need to do it a few times. So you cast Cure on yourself. You put in this value as being 1113 is what that was, I think. But just because I didn't say it quite correctly. So this is, I have this like little application. So I've got 1145 to begin my search. It says that that was an impossible heal value. It was not. Oh, my magic value is lower. Because I don't have a weapon equipped anymore. My magic power is now a 70. So I put that value in there. And then we cure ourselves. And we go 1044, begin search. It begins the search. I cast it again. 1056, so we put that in there, and we say continue. And then we cast Cure again, and we get 1135. And we push continue. We cast Cure again, and we get 1093. That's the third time. We continue that, and then this RNG helper crashes on me. You're supposed to have to do it that many times, so this RNG helper application crashing on me is not cool. Because according to this own little guide here for how to use it, it needs to not crash like that, because I can't use it if it does. And now you're sitting there saying, you know, if you had just done this back and forth, it would have probably appeared for you already. And I say to you, you're wrong. Because this is stupid. 1053, 1080. $1,067. And the third one is 1076. Continue. And it crashes on the third one every time. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so supposedly 1124. That's not my position. You don't have my position right yet. Continue. This should have just resorted the zone entry. And remove any equipment that provides status changes. Okay. This is apparently not the most reliable of applications. It has crashed on me a lot. Almost out of MP. Gosh! So I'm assuming this game only really needs its RNG when it needs it, and it doesn't move its table along unless actions have occurred, is probably what's going on with why this works. So it only actually uses its values based on when things occur. So if where I am right here is true, then I'm in position 197. I would need to get to 6 away from 223. So if I attack myself, I'd be at 207. If I attack myself again, I'd be at 217, and that would be 7 away from it. So I should attack myself twice and then cure. Theoretically. And then theoretically it could be there now. and it's not. So I kind of expected it probably wouldn't be. I don't think I'm going to bother going for this anymore for now. And if I do, it's just going to be the old-fashioned way, not this new fancy shenagle, new fancy. I should have just been going back and forth this whole time instead of trying to figure out. I'm no RNG manipulator. I can tell you that much right now. At least I sat around long enough apparently that all the monsters respawned. That's a plus. We got to kill stuff. Apparently also I have this Maximilian that I should have probably equipped. Oh, she can't equip it. Joyous, joyous day. Ash, you have better armor somewhere in your armor. There it is. Bam. Learn how to use a Ragnarok too. Yeah, because see, in Sanguine Shield, I would really not like the idea of just that not ever being something in my... just that never gets a thing. That never gets a slot thing. That would not make me the happiest panda in the world. Here, have some Gambit slots, I guess. Oh my gosh, I'm wasting LP on Gambit slots. No, it's okay. She can use ribbons. I don't have one. But she can use ribbons! Hooray! I'm just kind of getting things on her grid. Like, I should probably be getting other things on her grid. But, you know. It doesn't matter that much. Continue to get him this magic lore over here. Points. 230 hit points. That's a much bigger number. All that battle lore. So much battle lore. Right, sheer. Almost forgot about grabbing that. Battle lore. Battle lore. 270 hit points. Look at that. He's becoming somewhat of a superpower over here, all just on his own. Ring of Renewal. It's probably a really good ring. I don't have one, but it's probably really good. More shield block. It's actually a good thing for him to grab because he's using shields, so Alright, there we go. I spent all my freaking license points. Okay. No one knows how to freaking manipulate RNG. No one knows how this crap's gonna work. See, it didn't. Spent all that time, and now we're just back to this normal, old-fashioned way. All these people talking about all this RNG manip you can do. I just know that the enemies seem to be spawning again. Which wasn't true the last time I was doing this. My wanderings back and forth were just like completely enemyless. I got a pebble. Yeah, the enemies are spawning. Weird. I just got hit by a blind? From what? Stop appearing. I just want this ensanguined shield. That's all I want. I don't care to, like... I don't even know if I'm gonna use it. The answer's probably a complete... It's there! I got it! It's an ensanguined shield. No one can even use it, but oh my god, I got it. That was the most annoying, stupid thing. Oh my god. And I mean, I think that's bad, but that's actually not that bad. There is like 30 times worse things that you can have to deal with if you're trying to actually get some of the stupid stuff in this game. There are some shields and just equipment in general that's invisible. None of it has any graphics because, as far as I can tell, it's because it was just basically never meant to be in the game. And for some reason, it's in the game in this version, but it has no graphics. They're all just invisible weapons. And they are all the kind of like, this treasure has a 1% chance to spawn and a 95% chance to give you a knot of rust instead of the item you need, like a 5% rare drop and like a 30% chance to even get a drop and a 1% chance that the chest even exists, and it's all just really freaking stupid, and you would never actually get any of it at all. It would never come up, it would never work, and it's really dumb. And I don't like it. The moral of the story, I don't like it. And I'm not going to bother with any of that. None of them, luckily, none of them are on the license board. All of the invisible weapons are not on the license board. They're completely optional items that just basically don't exist as far as the game is concerned. We need to go back and fight the boss that was on that screen back there, though. I need to drop my speed down to ×2. I am probably going to stick with having her wind gambit on, just because if those enemies continue to spawn here, I'm just using Aeroga on them. But the rest of her stuff is all... Okay, I guess I won't. I guess the game decided that needed to be off. I don't know why that just happened, but it did. That just happened. I'm about to get gravitied. I am going to try to return the favor, but I bet that they're immune to it. They are immune to it. I did not get gravitied, though. It missed. Oh, don't do it to that one. That one's got nothing. Oh, that's right. That's one of the reasons why I don't like having gambits on Balthier. Is because if you start using gambits and you don't have an attack gambit, your command to attack does not stick. It goes away. So the enemies, you have to like continuously give the command to attack over and over and over again. Which, given that's what any other RPG would do, but any other RPG would not cause me to have to go into like a wait time and give that command over and over again. Oh, I'm so glad that Insanguine Shield dropped. Because it just means that I'm freaking done now. I can go back to enjoying myself. It's not even good. Because it freaking causes, like, tons of different status effects and stuff. Like, so it's not even a good shield. He can use it. I'll show you, in case you didn't notice it before. If you equip it, you become poisoned, sapped, and slowed. But you get 90 evade. So you would have a 96% evade. Problem is that as good as that sounds, like, to have 96% evade, it basically means that he's only taking damage from the poison and the sap, right? No. Not true. This shield is actually probably one of the better shields in the game. This is probably the shield you're going to want to use overall. The ZODIAC Astucion perhaps, but either the Demon Shield or the Aegis Shield are the two shields you'll actually want. There are a lot of enemies later in the game that you just can't block their attacks. It doesn't matter what your evade is. The word might has been carved in it. Oh, this is the final one. We have to go all the way over to the other one first. I came back for this one too, damn. But yeah, no, there's most of the really hard enemies in the game that you would want a 90% evade for, that's like, yeah, that sounds like a really good idea. Let's have a 90% evade. Most of them, you just can't... You can't, do anything about their attacks, their physical attacks. They just don't. They don't care. Let's see. I want to go to Balthier's licenses. I'm going to set up his gambit so that he does actually have an attack gambit on there. Mostly just because I, anything that's targeted by an ally. Mostly because if I have him start attacking something, I kind of want him to keep attacking it. Or keep attacking at least. But I do want him doing the bravery and faith and liberating that I have him set up to do. And then if he doesn't have any of that to do, and we're not killing whatever's there immediately, then he might as well be shooting it. Basically. Like I said before, I'm going to kind of start using gambits because there's just some stuff in this game that I just don't want to be manually managing anymore. I've manually managed this game for a long time now. I don't need to do it anymore. It's kind of where I stand on it. I'm going to manually manage most things, but just not all things. like Fran being faithed and things like that. I don't want to set Fran up to be just a complete autopilot magic user build, because that's semi-boring. Although, I gotta say that, I mean, I do understand the appeal of setting up the gambits. I just don't understand the appeal of playing with them. I do get... Whoa. That was weird. I only pushed the button once and it went in there twice. Oh, you're not berserked anymore. No wonder you're not attacking. Luckily, what most of these treasures are doesn't matter. That one actually might sort of matter. It's a 30-30%. And luckily, you can void out, oh, right over here. It's a Yaki. I think that's one of the ninja swords that I don't have, I think. And that I don't know how to get as well. Protectka. That is another spell that is worth Balthier having a new gambit for. We're gonna start coming across them for Balthier pretty quick, really. But that one is another one that is worth him kind of being like doot doot and being like ally any. Protectka. We can do this and be like bling, bling, bling. Now we're all protected. And it did not take him very long to put that up. Yeah, great spell. Great, great, great spell. I would say Protectka is like a more useful spell than its brother spell. I can't think of it. Shelga. Like Shelga's useful when you need it. It's one of those spells like you don't want it all the time. You just activate Shelga when you need it. I'm curious if I change this to original, is this what this boss theme is? Yes. Dun, 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 dun. Because this, like, when it is playing the right song, they did a really good job with the reorchestration. Like, it really does sound really good. Oh, I lost my faith. That's why my fire did less. I was like, oh, is he weak to thunder? Do 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 do. Yeah,
Yeah, Fran's doing, like, as much damage as me, and she's freaking behind you. Just smacking you way faster than I can cast spells. Dun 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 dun. Uses shear, lowering his magic resistance. It just worked, apparently. That's pretty awesome. That did 12,000 without being at full life. Oh, maybe I was. Maybe I counted as being at full life for some reason? I don't know. Thundaga. $9,000 still. Oh! Well, that's unfortunate for him. Dun, 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 dun. Take the map. You got the Medallion of Might. So now we can go and fight the big bad boss of this area, Chaos. Battle I believe to be the third hardest Esper in the game. Because after Chaos is just Ultima, and then after Ultima is Zodiac. And don't worry, I know I'm way lower level than I would be. They removed most of the grinding from this game, as far as I can tell. The way that this game is quote-unquote easier than it used to be, from what I can tell, is that the end game is significantly lower level than it used to be. Like, when you beat the game, you're actually, like, high enough level to go do the end game. So you don't need to actually grind your butt off just to be able to get through the game. Or just to be able to get to the end of get into the end game content. Because I remember that I had to go to that, I had to go to one of the final 2 dungeons, either the Phobos Tower or, if not the Phobos Tower, I went to the Great Crystal, and I think it was the Great Crystal because that was that was the bonus dungeon I needed to go to, and I basically just grinded on behemoths just freaking forever. Like I just didn't stop. I just kept grinding on behemoths, and it was the worst. It's gotta be said. It really sucked. Ow! We just got disabled. I need to finish buying all the gambits in the game too, so that I have all of them for if I do decide to start using them, I actually can use them the correct way. Because for a magic user, there's some alterations you have to do for certain elements. Like if the enemies are weak to certain types of elements, you can't really do anything against it, except for like using items, but you don't necessarily want to do that. But in order to handle that, you have to have certain other types of spells, but then you don't always want to do that, because if you're fighting a group of enemies, you might want to deal with the group using like just thunder instead of whatever else you might be able to use. Like a fighter, especially a fighter like Bosch, you don't really need much in your gambits. You need attack priorities, basically. Like, attack enemies that are the weakness of your element, but if enemies are attacking certain people, attack them instead, and that kind of thing. Like, but that's all you really need as a fighter like Bosch. You don't really need anything else. Like, Bosch is probably my simplest character to set up. Because I really do just want him always just doing damage. No matter what he's got going on, that's all he does. Hurt things. There's a treasure here. Money. Alright, use the Medallion of Might, and here we go. I know nothing about this fight. I have no idea what I'm walking into right now. I know I have the embroidered toupee equipped, and that is dumb. That is a bad idea. Characters cannot attack. Oh. Well, she could use telekinesis. That would let her attack.
But in order for her to actually do that, I kind of need her to have... That'll let her attack. It's slower than her actual attack, but it will let her attack. Do 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 do. Oh, good. We just got silenced. Where's my echo? Where are my echo herbs? Oh, they're at the bottom. Okay, well I know what to equip instead of that. I need to be immune to silence again these days. Which, if I remember right, is one of these. Yeah, the Rose Corsage. You need that as too. You need that as well. There. Well, that one's weak to wind, so I can handle that. The Earth Corsage Chaos Jet is going down. 18,000. I think they might be immune to everything that they don't. So I'm gonna have to like use water on that one, but one of them's weak to fire, so we'll take care of that one next. Disabled? Okay, let's see here. What do I have that can deal earth damage? To my knowledge, not much of anything. I think I'll shock that one. Okay, so shock did work on it. That's a plus. How did he die? I didn't actually see what killed him. He just kind of died. Ow. Stuff hurts a lot. That's how he died. Like, a lot. I just realized her gambit hasn't been on for her to use telekinesis this whole time. She could have been out here killing things this whole time. Yeah, she could have been out here dealing damage. And she hasn't been. God, he hurts a lot. Like, wow! Actually, I want him to do the... He's 1 MP short. Never mind. I was gonna have her give him the ether, but that seems like a bad idea now. Actually, we'll equip that for just a second. There, he took the damage. He only took 900 because of that. Bam! Green magic, bubble yourself. Okay, now we start shocking him, because shock is way faster than flare. Does not matter how good flare is. Shock is 100 times faster, so... Does 7,000 anyways. As long as he can't get those frickin' things back, we should be good. I should be able to keep her up. Oh God. There's a lot of confused going on right now. It's bad news. Oh God, she's like way too far away. Can't even target her. Okay, there we go. Hey! That's fine. Ash doesn't need her MP. Shock! Bio! Whoosh! Oh my God, you can sap him? That is insane. I did that as a joke. I was like, I'm gonna bio him. But you can just sap him. So now he's just gonna lose life. Because why not? Okay, fine. What else can I do to this boss? He's immune to poison. Can I silence him? Do a holy. Silence missed. I'm fairly certain this isn't gonna work, but you know. Yeah, he's immune to that. Okay. He's immune to holy as well, actually. Which sucks for white mages trying to do this fight. I've noticed that he seems to also be immune to like most elements, because I was doing like thunder and he was immune to that. He might not like fire, but I think he was immune to fire and blizzard as well. She's just fighting him with telekinesis. He can't do like anything, really. Except for healing. Oh, okay. No, that's okay, dude. Yeah, I don't really have much in here. I mean, I can do this. Numerology 1. Oh, that's right. Numerology is the one where, like, every single time you use it, the damage on it goes up. I think it legitimately... I don't know if it shares per character, but, like, legitimately it's one of those moves where, like, the more it gets used, the more damage it'll deal. Now it does 2. And you can eventually get it to just be, like, this ridiculously overpowered attack. If you really worked on it. It does 4 now. I don't know if it, continuously goes up, like, forever and ever. It might only be on, like, the enemy you're fighting that it goes up. I don't know. I would hope that it's, like, a continuous thing. Can you cure me instead of bothering to faith me? I don't need the faith as badly. Great. Perfect with the disables. You are missing, like, every swing. There we go. I don't think I'm bubbled anymore. I am not. I did it. Telekinesis for the win.
A mega elixir, huh? That's what you get for beating him? Besides, I mean, clearly besides just having him. Oops, licenses. Licenses. Lets him get some black magic that he doesn't really need that much. He just is another way into that, in case you didn't get that, I guess. I don't know why, but he is. Lets her get the Ultima Blade with the freaking red battle mage. That's a little weird, but okay. And gets all that magic lore that she doesn't need to go to anymore. So that's been taken care of. Chaos lets him get the Brawler, which I don't care about at all. And nothing. Chaos lets him get the things he's already gotten to. And HP. 350 HP that he may not be able to get any other way, actually. I really don't need Bosch to have all those spells. Like, let's be fair. Like, I understand he's the only one who actually gains abilities out of getting Chaos. He gets Bio, Blindga, Aeroga, and Silencega. But that being said, I don't need him to have that. None of that matters. It goes against what he does. He is my fighter, not my cast low-level black magic stuff character. Like, he's just not. That's not his job. So, like, I mean, I know that I got him these, but all that required was just the quickening. And I just got him some basic spells and that he's never going to really use, and this is just even more basic spells that he's never going to really use. Like, Bio is the only one I could see him using here. And that's only if, like, physical damage completely didn't work. And I needed him to I really just needed him to be doing something else. I don't think that's going to happen. At least not enough. Not enough that I couldn't just use Shades of Black. Because I'm pretty sure that Shades of Black just casts a random black magic spell that you just own. Not like that you can use, but that you own. Oh wow, I didn't know he had that in his... That's really good. And I mean, I understand there's magic lore on his thing. I get it. I get that he could become sort of magical. And that's cool and all, I guess, but he does not need that. Let's be fair. So I think Chaos just goes to somebody. I actually think it's going to go to Balthier. I think Balthier is going to get it for that HP in Machinist up here. Because I'm pretty sure that 350, 100 LP HP is not going to be on this grid anywhere. And that's a lot of HP. 350 hit points is not anything to just mark off. I mean, if you think about it, it's actually 700 HP because of the fact that in any real fight, you're going to be bubbled for it. You're going to have bubble going. Yeah, no, he can't get it anywhere else, so he's going to get Chaos. I forgot about this being here for him too. He's got these magics to learn too. Completely forgot about that. No one's gotten Exodus yet either. Someone needs to grab Exodus. Who's grabbing Exodus? She can get a battle lore, which is like, oh joy. And some armor, which is also kind of just oh joy. He can get a bunch more magical lore, which is actually, honestly, probably all right here. If I grab one of these, I'll bet that it's over there in that foe breaker. Yep. It's just right here. It's that line right there. And it's over there in that... So he doesn't actually need Exodus either. So... She doesn't need Exodus for anything if I remember right. Yep, nope. You don't need Exodus for anything if I remember right. Heavy armors. Some heavy armors that she may not use. He needs it for stamp, which is not a very good move. And for that that's right, for that 500 HP that's over there. Which I promise you is not on this grid. That's right. That's why it was probably Vaughn's one summon. It's because it was for the 500 hit points. Ow, dog! Elsa? There's also that 435 right there. But that's a lot of health. That 500 is a lot of health. I'm sort of willing to give him one of the espers for it. I never really summoned them anyways. I mean, last time I never go into my mist menu like at all. Zeromus is apparently 2 rank. Zolaria and Medius are not. Apparently Balthier is too far away from us. Balthier has all the really high ranked ones. I think I'm gonna give Ash Ultima kind of regardless of where it is, I think. Unless it really doesn't work out. I mean, it's supposedly, I suppose it doesn't really matter who has what, but still. I guess also in reality, I could have Balthier, just because why not? Let's try him out. We just got said Windwalker. He's reflected and has Erga, Renew, Whirlwind, and Tornado. Doesn't appear to be very good at killing these things. Yeah, he's not doing very much damage. Yeah, your attack is way more powerful against these things. Like, just do that. Yeah, seriously, he starts doing his attack, and he starts doing 4,000. Like... These things must be, like, strong versus wind, is all I can really think, because if he actually does that little damage, that's really sad. He should not do that little damage. 1,100. No chaos, I'm fine. Thanks. Thanks, buddy. This thing's weak to wind, and he just did that little amount of damage. I'm gonna have him use Tornado on it, though. Let me see how much that does. $5,000. This is why I don't summon. She just did 8,000. Like, I mean, you know, they're cool. They are. They're really useless. It's sorta unfortunate. Because they really are cool, and you would think that they would do good damage for their one use. Like, you know, you use them, it takes all your whole mist gauge, and then it does good damage, that one attack. But unfortunately, it just doesn't. Her attacking those things back there is exactly why I don't like using gambits. It was like, it like personifies it. The fact that he's back there attacking them right now sort of personifies why I don't like using gambits. Like, he's off attacking a target that I do not want him attacking. And he's not joining the group. He's just sitting back there, keeping us in combat with something we're not gonna fight. It's really annoying. I really don't appreciate it. I just realized I don't have the depays on again. Could be getting extra experience and I'm not. Yeah, Balthier and Fran are a good deal higher level than Ash now, but that's because of the embroidered depay. And I mean, I could take one off of one of them and put it on Ash to start trying to gain her some levels, get her back up to being semi-even with the rest of the team, but overall, I think she's kind of the one who needs to level up the least. She's got a good 1,000 more hit points than either of the other two, and there's a white mask. There you go. Absorb holy. That's a pretty good light helmet. You can equip that, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Damn. Super awesome. She has an 82 strength. That is more than I have magic. Even with this new white mask, that's still more than I have magic. It's weird that the black robes are better than the white robes, when the white mask is better than the black mask. It's just weird. That's all. It's just weird. Other than hit points, stat-wise, it's all just way better, but his hit points go down. Which I don't know if I care, honestly, that his hit points go down. I don't know that having 400 more hit points is really worthwhile. Over the stats. Because, like, I know the magic power would be worth it, and I know the defense is probably worth it. Alright. Final segment. And then we're back in the Salika Wood. And I will be done with this location. To my knowledge, all of the important treasures will have been found. And the next place we get to go back to is the Great Crystal. Joy, joy, joy. I mean, sort of joy. It's where Haste goes, so...
A penetrator crossbow. He stole my loot literally right as he died. Well, here's a nice hallway of chain breaking. Ow. I probably actually only need her Cura, don't I? Yeah. Okay. I figured that'd probably be the truth, but you know. A doof. Silence a guy. Supposedly this is a treasure, but... Oh no, there's only a 25% chance of this treasure being here. This is gonna be some kind of monster, yeah. Pandora A. There is another treasure here that only has... It's a 25% chance, and unfortunately I would like to go for it. It's another pair of Hermes sandals. As unfortunate as that is, because this isn't... This is like actually a longer run than the last one was. But this one will hopefully not take quite as long, because this one's only 25 instead of the super duper low 3. 25 shouldn't be that bad. That's a 1 in 4 chance that when I come over here. The one thing I've learned though now is that if you're trying to farm treasures, one of the best ways to do it is to cast a cure before you go in. I guess it's supposedly because if you don't do that, although I guess I casted a spell on the way out. If nothing occurs, apparently, like while you're in a screen, the RNG actually won't move. So something needs to occur while you're on the screen, I guess, because, well, I guess that's not true. It said you only move one position, though, so, like... And then it uses a whole bunch of different... It uses, like, a whole bunch of your numbers to stock, like, which treasure chests will and won't appear. So it's relatively... That looks like it's it. Yeah. Cool. Just like that, I got it, and we're done. Moving on. Like I said, this one won't be that bad, so... It's no Insanguine Shield. It's just a pair of Hermes sandals, after all.
Wonder where they moved the Zodiac Spear to. Because it used to be here, in a treasure chest that only appeared if you skipped a whole bunch of treasures up to now. There's like a bunch of treasures in the game you quote-unquote can't open. If you skip them, in the PS2 version at least, there's a Zodiac Spear here. And all the treasures that you have to like skip on your way through in order to get the Zodiac Spear are all like useless treasures. They're like ones that if you knew what they were, you wouldn't even bother to go get them anyways. But there's a lot of bullshit that goes on with that, because like really you have to skip treasures first off. Like what? Why does that what? But then the really big thing is that there's like a big grid of like 9 treasure chests that all have like just some gil in them. They're completely useless in the original game. And you have to literally skip every single one of them, or you won't get it. Just because one of those treasures is one that you're not allowed to touch. And there's no way to know which one it is until you... Oh, they're weak to lightning and water and holy. What? Damn, they're weak to a lot. Oh, don't mind me, just dealing 27,000. It's chill. Yep, this one. Okay. Wow, that was a really long trip. And like I said, the next big dungeon I go to is the Great Crystals. It's going back to the Great Crystal. What I need to do though is go and make sure I have all of the hunts right now. I also might be able to buy the final green magic in the game at this point, but I'm not sure about that. I'll also probably be leaving fairly soon to go get food. I'm pretty hungry, and I'm gonna go meet up with a friend and go get food, so... I'm gonna run into the Gambit shop real fast, though. Yep, I thought I didn't have these. Okay. Pop them all. I think it's been a long time since I've sold anything. Considering how long this list is, apparently, I must be right. Because I have a long list of items that I have here, apparently. I remember checking on the War Gods band. I'm just gonna sell this other stuff too. Quasimodo boots. Immune to sap. So they're not actually as helpful as I thought they might be. Oh, the mage, that's what I got. A heavy helmet that does actually give MP, but it also gives strength. And it is better for him anyways, so, because it gives magic power and strength. And it gives him better magic, because it's just a better helmet than what he has equipped, which is just a giant's helmet. What about her? Oh, it's better for her too. Okay, well she gets to have it then. You get to have the lone... You get to have the... Yes. Except no. You can't have the Ensanguine Shield. That's gonna happen from now on, which is unfortunate, but... Sure. I mean, considering the fact that he's using... That's right, I was gonna give him Exodus so that he could get that. Oh, Elsa. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah? You go outside, puppy? You gonna take a pee? Go outside, go take a pee? Yeah? Yes? Oh, okay. Well, stay down so that I can actually do it. Don't get up and jump on me. How am I supposed to get up and open the door if you jump on me? Hold on. You can wait just a second. Hooray! Hooray! Oh god, the data list? That was a long time ago. Elsa, come on. Baba.
Fury. Nugget of Gemsteel. And I can take the Ixion quest. And I can take the Seer. Alright. It's hunting time. That's what I think it's time to do. I haven't even done this one. Roblon defeated. Report to Nalvina's West Ward. Okay, so we did that one. Let's go to Nalvina and turn it in. Sounds good. So that's what we'll do. Let's go to Nalvina and turn it in. We gotta talk to that guy in Nalvina to get that one going anyways. This one we also have to turn in Nalvina, because Death Scythe's been defeated. And then from there... This guy apparently is a traveler who frequents many aerodromes throughout Igloolis. This is who's the strongest one. This one's for a really rough fight. This is the next Mont Blanc one, which is the guy which is over at Mount Bur Omniscience, and that's what I should probably do next. Is like the next Mont Blanc ones. The Antlion Infestation and the. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. But, it looks like I need to go over to Nalvina. That's what it looks like I need to do. So that's where we're going to go. We're going to go turn in these two hunts that I've apparently completed. On my way doing the Necroll of Nomatus, which is awesome. And then I want to go meet up with all these other people to make sure that if I go back into the Great Crystal, I don't find a hunt. I don't miss a hunt and then I have to go back to the Great Crystal and grab again, because that would not be the best. My dog is looking longingly at the ability to go under the bed, which she can no longer do. Yeah, you can't go under there anymore. No? You gonna come out here and hang out? Or are you just gonna be sitting there and be poopy? Huh? Well, because you're being puppy. There you go. Much better, huh? Now you're out here, hanging out. Hanging out and being friendly. Don't you give me that. I don't care. See, that's the problem. Ryan doesn't care. You want him to, and he doesn't. Doesn't care at all. Who cares?
there was somebody I was supposed to talk to on the screen. It's not you again, is it? Apparently there's not. Well, darn it. I go back to the Necro of Novanus again. From Nabudis. Okay, so where is the other one that I was supposed to turn into?
Where the game grumps?
Oh, yeah, I got a phone call. Yo. Not a whole lot. Yeah. The usual. Sure, I'm down for that. Yeah. Just meet me here if we're gonna go to Rock Creek Corner. That's really close, so. Okay, sounds good. Yep. Back. Do. Oh. Oh, the licks. All those licky licks. All that licky loo of licky loo licks. Alright, let's go do another hunt, and then I should probably go. So I'm gonna do the hunt, and then I guess just get back to this save. Apparently it's easiest to find if you come in from the Deadlands, it said. At least that's what the guy said.
Yes, because it's literally just right there. Alright, well, we'll just hold down the flee. Or will we? Maybe we won't. Maybe I'll see what things over here are weak to and start... Right, ice and wind are really good for this area. Let's go look at Fran art for a sec, and everybody likes that. Everybody likes Fran art. You can say you don't, but everyone does. Foe Ice Weak. Use Blizzaga. Look at that. There we go. And then her final one will just be any foe. If the foe is lightning vulnerable, which basically means it's not immune to lightning, cast Thundaga. Not Thundara, Thundaga. And then I can turn this Gambit on and we can just kind of run through this place. Going bang, bang. 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 Bang.
You're best.
Oh, that didn't work. Actually, doesn't she have a technique? Doesn't she have the revive technique? She does have the revive technique. Which means I gotta switch my leader right after doing it because she's dead. And then I can do an arise and an arise. Silly traps. Killing my team off and stuff. So that doesn't look right. Although there wasn't a treasure over here the last time I came here. Okay, there still isn't. I'm kind of assuming that there's a treasure that can spawn there that is possibly good. Okay, I've got float going, so we won't get immediately trap killed, which is good. And now we get to fight this golem here. Which should be just freaking great. Alright, so, I guess I'll leave her Gambit on, but, attack it and attack it. I mean, I don't know what else really to do here. She's just immediately going to Thundaga, which means nothing I have set is its current weakness. I'm gonna try Firaga. It's immune to magic, just like that. Alright, fine. Be that way. Oh! Fran died. Or not Fran. Ash died. Raise. Go! Go forth. I shall bubble you. Wow! Its Aeroga is doing a lot of damage.
I'll keep curing since it's immune to magic anyways, but... yeah, it's doing a lot of damage. It's using that Aquaga too. I wish I got that spell. That'd be fun. It's too bad I don't. It's immune to magic, so I can't probably silence it. I mean, I'd love to give it a try, but I'm sure I can't. What am I doing? I'm trying to cure her. Yeah, he's only doing like 800 with his shots. It's probably strong versus Aqua, I would bet. Has its magic shield gone away yet? No. I'm actually gonna do something to her that's gonna speed this up. Be berserked. Berserk actually, I believe, actually gives you a speed boost too. If I recall what Berserk does in this game correctly, it's a speed boost. And it's a attack power boost. So with Bravery and Berserk, she's basically doing as much as she possibly can. I might as well throw my 300 in there. Oh, now it's attacking me instead. Isn't that great? There we go. Using the game's status effects to my advantage. It's one of the reasons that I rather like this Final Fantasy is that, like, sure, you can do things without the strategy. You can just brute force attack your way through that. I didn't need to bubble her. I didn't need to berserk her or anything like that. But dang, it sure goes fast when you do. You know, like it's like. It just is cool to see, like, your different strategies, like, work out and, like, really come up. And that's one of the things about the Gambit system that's kind of cool, too, is that you can come up with, like, these different ideas for when it would be good to do different things. And then you can, like, because of that, you can manage to use these different abilities that in most Final Fantasies you would never use, like Berserk. Like... I mean, speedrunners maybe use Berserk every now and then. Sure. But, like, there's a legitimate reason to have her just be berserked. And you could do the same thing with, like, Bosch. I actually probably should berserk Bosch. Just give him the berserker bracers, so he's just always berserked. Since my gambits for him are always just attack. Like, I never really come up with anything else. Dead. Dead. they're worth 2,000, huh? How much is that? I need 21,000 to level up, so 22,000. So I would need to kill 11 enemies that are worth 1,000 experience points with the Aberdant Tidbay. Yeah, if I had speed, if I was speed buttoning that wouldn't be that much. Alright, so I am going to do some license work here. But I think before I do the license work, I'm going to feed my dog. Do you want dinner? You need dinner before he gets here, really. So that you... Alright, she's eating dinner. I'm going to do my... Didn't know she got sheared. want that to actually be her last thing. What's up, dude?
Not a whole lot.
Oof. Yeah?
Yeah.
That's
What?
That's probably okay. That's probably good.
What do you want? Besides just attention.
What's up?
Not much.
You want to go turn in quest first?
Sure.
I'm weirdly tired, but I think that when we go do stuff and actually eat something, I'll probably be alright.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Save the queen.
another save the queen.
That's like the 4th best sword.
No. Well,
8th?
8th might be closer.
I know it's up there somewhere. It's pretty good. It's not in the top 3, but it's...
92.
Yeah, I'm trying to just sit here. You don't have to...
It's in Great Swords 2 of like the 4 or so, 4 of them, something like that. They're solid. I already have one. Here, the legendary sword, save the queen. I already got one. Says he's already got one.
If this was Kingdom Hearts, you'd have to synthesize the Save the Queen Plus. You would not be done.
Yeah? Hold your hair down. So I figured out what they meant when they said they were going to make this game easier. I finally figured it out. They didn't really make the game easier at all, like all the way through it, like if you go through it normally.
Yeah.
What they actually did, it looks like. Yeah? Having trouble with your dinner, huh? What it looks like they actually did is lower the level for the end game. That's what it looks like they did.